There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hey, this is Robotnik is Sexy, and this is a match I had with a team that Kubrickbuster requested I use. It is a McDonald's themed team, and this is my first ever time trying to use it, and this is against Ginger Norton, who I seem to battle quite a lot, and yeah, let's just get started. I'm going to lead with the Hamburglar, and yeah, I thought Sucker Punch would be the perfect thing to finish it off, but of course, Charizard has Roar, why wouldn't it? So yeah, I get roared into Birdie the early bird, and I predict the switch into Grass type and Ice Beam it, which does a crud ton of damage. Golduck is actually really good in NU. He originally suggested I use Delibird, but I knew that was suicide, so I used Golduck instead. I also, the team, on paper, was without a water type, which is like double suicide. So CosMC, or Cosmic, or however the shit you're supposed to say it, is a forgotten mascot, or McDonald-y friend, and he looks exactly like Shuckle. I'll show you later what he looks like, but he's actually going to be really useful here, as he can take those Electabuzz hits like they're nothing, and of course I get paralyzed on the turn that I want to get off Stealth Rocks, and then after that he switches into his, you know, his 3% Pokemon that would have died upon Stealth Rock's re-entry. So yeah, that is some kind of really annoying hacks, but this match is just really hacksy in general, so it's kind of a theme, but eventually I am going to get a rest off, which is great. Shuckle is actually so incredibly bulky that it can pretty much tank anything and get up Stealth Rocks anytime it wants, and it kind of fits pretty well. And this team is really weird. I have two poison types, but the fact that I have Tangela kind of evens it out because of the ground weakness and whatnot. But yeah. His Arbok is going to come in, and I'm going to taunt it, which prevents setup, which is great. I thought it might want to go for Seed Bomb or Sucker Punch or Gunk Shot, so actually Gunk Shot is what I was thinking, but he's going to show the Earthquake, which is really not great for me. Kind of a poor prediction all around, and I'm going to throw out a Hyder Pump, and Birdie's going to go down to a Seed Bomb. Critical hit Seed Bomb, not sure if it mattered or not. It might have, since you didn't have boosts, but again, as I said, this match is incredibly hacksy, so I'm going to do the incredibly stupid thing and go for Psychic when, you know, HP Fighting. I think this is a different Mr. Mime from the one I used later. I adjusted this team slightly later on and recorded some more matches with it, but I think this one might not have HP Fighting? I'm not sure. No, it does. So, yeah, this is the same one. So, he actually told me that he went for Dark Pulse, predicting me to scout his Sucker Punch, which is incredibly devilish and wily. So, props for Ginger Norton on that, but he should have definitely gone for it then, because Mr. Mime does take out his Cacturn. So that's really confusing. He has Dark Pulse and Sucker Punch, and that really confuses me. And then Ginger Norton is just a really confusing opponent, because you think he's going to do something. Like right now, he's confused, he's obviously going to switch out. Why would you stay in and continue attacking the Shuckle? But he's going to break through the confusion and get off a Brave Bird and kill Ronald McDonald. And that blew me away, because I'm like, you only have a 50% chance of attacking, and I'm a Shuckle. So I'm going to call ESP bullshit on that. But whatever, it's what happens. Let's see. We make the free switch. I go into the wrong thing, so I'm going to go into Fry Kids and try to tank the Gunk Shot. I actually take it pretty well considering, but I'm going to get the Poison Hacks, and then I'm going to miss the Sleep Powder, which is really shitty. And I know that he doesn't have shed skin, so that Sleep Powder would have been really nice. I'm going to get it now. For whatever reason, Ginger Norton, like, predicted me to switch out or something. He did not go for the attack. If he had gone for any attack right there, the match would have been his right then. Like, I would have been ass-raped by that Arbok, but, for whatever reason, he's just going for coils, so whatever. The Leech Seed is going to save me from a poison death, because the Leech Seed happens before the poison. And now I'm at a pretty good moment to switch out into Shuckle and try to tank the Gunk Shot. It's doing an incredible amount of damage. The Leech Seed is not going to save me because the Gunk Shot is that powerful, and he's going to take me out, which is really kind of unfortunate because that means he's going to live, munch some lefties, and go to 10%, which is shitty, but I do have some priority in the form of Sucker Punch in the Hamburglar. He originally suggested the guy who suggests the Kubrickbuster, who suggested this team, he requested it. He wanted the Hamburglar to be Miss Magius, which meant I would have had to use this and those other NU guys in UU, so that was super suicide. So, yeah, we're nearing the end of the battle here. It's just Tangela versus the world. It's going to come down to this because Beartic is so slow. I'm going to outspeed it because Tangela is amazing and OP as shit in NU, and apparently it's pretty fast. And then he's going to get hexed again, which I guess you could call it just as hacks, but, you know, hacks either way is bullshit. So he should have had the match clear. He had the match 10 different ways, but because he missed that Focus Blast, I'm actually going to steal the game. And that is a really freaking crazy match. Yeah, this is going to be some RU filler. I'm going to lead with Samuel L. Jackson, the Bouffalon, because you really can't just name the Bouffalon anything else, I don't think. So, unfortunately, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Sludge Wave is going to 2-hit KO me really nicely. I was hoping that I would survive it on a smidge, but it doesn't happen that way, and Elebit is going to come out. It is Destroy Specs, it is max speed and special attack. He's going to go into Hitmonlee, he's going to free switch into Hitmonlee, which has me very confused, but I'm going to take a Stone Edge, not well, but I'm going to take it, and I'm going to fire off an Earthquake as he stays in and goes for Blaze Kick. What are you doing? What are you doing? I guess he wanted to Death Fodder Hitmonlee. I mean, looking at his team, it is definitely the most expendable Pokemon, but still, staying in, and why not use Close Combat? Or something? I mean, I guess he did not have Fighting Stab, so Sceptile is going to use Earthquake, which reveals to me that it is definitely an Acrobatics Flying Gem type, so Goldmember is going to tank those hits, go for Roar, and Galvantula is going to come out, which is pretty cool because I know for certain that Roselia can tank those hits. I guess I decided to just Death Fodder Steelix to be safe because I didn't want Kiss from a Rose to take repeated hits because it is doing a bit of damage, and I wanted to get the stealth, or not the stealth rocks, the toxic spikes off pure and clean and under control and proactive, and I just definitely wanted them to happen because they're kind of a big deal because all the 4 remaining Pokemon he has are frail enough that just one layer of regular poison is going to wear them down really fast. So if I can just stall with Roselia and Slowking and whatever else, then the match is basically mine. Because Entei is going to come in here. He's not floating in on a balloon. He's going to take those spikes damage and take the Stealth Rocks either way. And yeah, I'm just going to Death Fodder Neckbeard for time. It's really unfortunate because Neckbeard could have threatened a lot of his Pokemon, but just the power and speed of Sceptile was just too much. So I'm just going to Death Fodder Rotom here and get up a Trick Room, which Trick Room on Slowking is just really useful. So I'm going to take out the Entei. I was a little afraid of the extreme speed, but there's nothing I could really do about it, but I guess he didn't have it. That's kind of strange. So now I'm going to switch into Kiss from a Rose because I am faster, and instead of lollygagging around, I'm going to take out Galvantula, and I have 1 turn left of Trick Room, so I can score a hit on Feraligatr and get almost to full health, which is really cool. And Life Orb and regular poison is going to take him out. Almost every Feraligatr I've ran across is a Life Orb, so Toxic Spikes are really good. Now this is going to be another match ahead with the Ronald McDonald team. I am using Muk this time. I'm using a Choice Banded Muk as the Grimace, which sounds like a freaking horror movie. The Grimace? It sounds scary as shit. But it's awesome. It just sounds awesome on a Muk, and the Grimace is a purple piece of shit, so, you know, it works out. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss the gong shot and just go down. Later on, I changed him to a sub-punching set, and I got a really good match out of that one. But, yeah, definitely keeping the Grimace as Sub-Punch Muk, because I pulled off some crazy shit in that match. But anyway, let's get back to this match. Now, Fry Kids is probably easily one of the best members of the team, and I can actually take a Rotom fan, but from that air slash damage, it's pretty clear that he's choice specs, so that's unfortunate, but I did wear him down a lot, and I know that he's going to want to switch out, so Ronald McDonald is going to get up that nasty plot. He's got that evil scheme of selling hamburgers to unsuspecting victims, and yeah, he can't really do anything, so after I kill this Rotom fan, he's just going to forfeit, which is fine. I think forfeiting is way better than closing your internet browser tab, which a lot of people do. And hey, there's Ronald McDonald, also known as Mr. Mime, with a nasty plot, Life Orb, Technician, Hidden Power Fighting that hits for 90, and then there's Birdie. That's such a stupid name, which originally was Delibird, but now it is, you know, Golduck. And then there's a Grimace, who's a Muk and a whatever the shit that thing is. And hey, there's the Hamburglar, who is fraggin' Skuntank. And then there is that thing. What the shit is it called? What is it called? Oh shit. Whatever. That's a Shuckle. But yeah, those are the really creepy McDonald characters, and that's going to be my really strange match. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, leave a comment rating or a like rating. And Robotnik is Sexy is out of here.